Hey everybody, today we're talking about Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 8. This is Cats and Kings. Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I'm your host, Brent, and today we're talking about Ultimate Spider-Man Cats and Kings. This is Volume 8. This collects issues 47 through 53, so issue 50 is in here. It doesn't really feel that special though, and the thing about some of these versions of the trades is they don't have the issue numbers. You know what I mean? Like, I guess 50 is called Black Cat. There's 7 issues in here. 7 issues in here. And it's mainly about Spider-Man meeting Black Cat. He encounters Elektra because the Kingpin is back from Volume 2 after being exiled, and he's mad at Spider-Man, so he hires Elektra basically to go after him and Black Cat. So it's kind of starting the mystery, doesn't really finish anything per se. The biggest thing that I enjoyed out of here, though, was the interactions with Peter, May, and J. Jonah Jameson. Peter's been working at the Daily Bugle as like a web designer, things like that. And he goes there and he asks a question, and J. Jonah Jameson's into some kind of shady stuff right now at the paper, and he just kind of fires him on the spot for no reason. Peter calls him out on it, and so does Robbie Robertson, and then also May. And then Jonah gets attacked by Kingpin's goons, and they're involved in the shady stuff that he's doing, and Jonah kind of has a change of heart, and there's this fun little conversation in the middle of this thing where he's like, hey, you can have your job back, and I'm sorry, but here's what you can't tell anybody about it. And it's a fun little thing about Jameson getting his comeuppance, even though he hasn't really been a fixture in Ultimate Spider-Man so far. But if you're a regular Spider-Man reader, you know how badly Jameson treated Peter and Spider-Man for all these years, that it's like kind of fun to see him get this little comeuppance early on in the Ultimate Spider-Man run. So I think that's fun. Gosh, what was the other stuff in here? The last volume was the one where he didn't have his costumes. That wasn't in here. That was kind of fun. Yeah, after that, honestly, I think it wasn't that interesting, honestly. It wasn't that great. It's probably one of the weaker volumes. There's a issue at the end of here that was very interesting where, Mary Jane has some home problems in the middle of this book, and she kind of runs away, and you see Peter talk to her, and they kind of discuss their future and things like that. That I think was the most interesting part. But, overall, this was not as fun as I wanted it to be, considering it's got like issue 50 in here, which usually it's a big anniversary issue. So yeah, the Kingpin coming back is interesting. The Jameson stuff is interesting, but I think it's sad that Jameson stuff's only in the first 3 issues and doesn't carry through all the way to the end of the arc. So there you go. That's my thoughts on Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 8, Cats and Kings. Let me know what you guys thought of this volume down below in the comments, and we'll see you guys next time in the funny pages.